Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sangita Singh, and on behalf of AsiaOne magazine and URS International Media House, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to our WebTalk series 11. Yet again, we are here with a very wisely chosen topic, exploring the power of branding in times of crisis. Be seen, be heard, and make an impact. Mr. Prem, Dabas, an entrepreneur, actor, director of the Indian film industry.
We had just launched a new sports property on Feb 29th in Delhi called Pro Punjali, which is basically a new sports IP around the sport of arm wrestling. And it was launched in Delhi. And I'm very grateful that this has come up in our country where we are producing international standard shows.
So yes, there will be a tremendous cooperation coming in between the various countries.
And cybersecurity is all about trust, and the trust comes when you are a good brand. So here I think we need to play a better role to project company in a better brand so the people can trust and rely on some things.
For that 7 crore households, each and every collection agent has to get in home to home, to door to door to collect the cash. It is very risky. We are not limited to cable TV industry. We are extending our services to internet service providers and also other small and medium enterprises where they can collect the bills.
As a company, we work with almost every possible brand you actually heard, and essential, non-essentials. And I think creating trust and giving that service you promised, that adds on to your trust, and that and that's a circle which you need to keep going on. And I think that helps building a brand as well.
Is there anything different you're doing in this particular times of crisis in terms of towards your customer, in terms of creating a different power from your brand?
The company has to think how they interact and what product they have. And I think engaging with the customer through different social media platforms and whichever way you can.
There used to be a phrase that you never come out happy after a webinar. You never come out happy after a conference call. That has changed because people last 3 months have trained our psyche to adjust to it, and now it's like something people are considering as a alternative of meeting. So some of these changes are not going to reverse.
You need to get out of the habit of picking stuff out of packets and everything. It's bad for the environment. And think more in terms of compassion for your fellow human beings and for your planet.
India should really lead the world in showing compassion. We have got a great Prime Minister. I'm not a BJP supporter. I'm just saying what he's doing right now it's a very difficult job to handle 1.3, 1.4 billion people and to decide where the lockdown should be extended or not.
Upfront, but post-COVID or during this COVID, I think people are same time worried about cybersecurity also. Now, cybersecurity we believe will be becoming essential services in the future.
We are entering the households first and create, as Vikram told, any branding should have a trust. First, we are creating a trust. We are getting a trust with all the households in India, and we are providing the better services by adding all type of payments, and we are reaching all the households with our extended type of services.
Everybody today in today's world needs tracking. Somebody needs to track their child, somebody needs to track their family, somebody needs to track their parcel, somebody needs to track their employees to enhance productivity. So as a company, we know that every household needs tracking in a positive way.
Keep watching the space on CNBC, ladies and gentlemen, as yes, the greatest brands and leader, begins on CNBC, one of the finest again coming in from AsiaOne family. And with that, this is Sangita Singh signing off. And as you've heard all our speakers talking about kindness, compassion, act of kindness, humanity, all of this, I think this is what all together, all these elements put together, value as mentioned by Vikram, everything forms the power of a brand which needs to be seen, which needs to be heard, and which needs to be relevant. And on that note, thank you so much. This is Sangita Singh signing out.